department, the Twins winning in the Bronx and Mariano Rivera getting lit up. Well, you'll see it. First, here's Jabba Chamberlain on the mound. Top of the eighth, trying to protect the 3-1 lead. Michael Kadire off the glove of Mark Teixeira, and Teixeira gets everything, as you know. Chamberlain, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 earned. Teixeira again makes just about every play. Not that one. That brings in Mariano Rivera. He's converted 51 straight save opportunities at home, tied for the longest streak in big league history. On the full count, Jim Thome draws the walk. Orlando Hudson scores 3-2. And the next batter is Jason Kubel. Oh, yeah. Get out of town, and he means it. A grand slam of Mariano Rivera. 6th career grand slam for him. By the way, Joe Mauer, not pictured, has 1 home run his last 27 games. But the bottom line, the Twins are up 6-3. John Roush, the tying run at the plate, gets Derek Jeter swinging, then Brett Gardner, and then Teixeira. Roush has to get Jeter, Gardner, and Teixeira. Joe Nathan-like, and the Twins get a rare win in the Bronx.
Lee, runners in scoring position, it's Willie Ibar, and then Sean Rodriguez and Evan Longoria. The Rays wearing those Sunday light blues. Navarro as well. Then Sean Rodriguez. Now here we are. I got ahead of myself. Bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Sean Rodriguez drilling it to right field. And it'll be off the wall for a double. B.J. Upton scores, and we're now tied at 1. They finally got into Cliff Lee. Bottom of the 8th, leadoff batter Carl Crawford. It's a slice for Michael Saunders, not quite. And Crawford can motor. He's in there with a triple. Tie game. Next man up is the final out a Sunday ago in the perfect game. Gabe, welcome back Kapler. To the left is an out, but he wanted to make it. It's a sac fly, and the Rays going to beat Cliff Lee for the 2nd time in 11 days. Tampa Bay, 26-11, best record. They win it 2-1. Red Sox at the Tigers. Rubber game. Danny Worth. What is it worth? Well, you tell me. Well, it doesn't matter what it looks like in the box score. It's your first major league hit. Miguel Cabrera scores hit, RBI. Worth knows it didn't go more than 90 feet. Who cares? 1-0 Tigers. John Lackey walks Johnny Damon. Former Sox Don Kelly scores. And Lance Barksdale gets some barking from Tito Francona. Tigers lead 3-1, bottom of the 4th. Ramon Santiago sends it back, gone. The shortstop, the 2-run homer. Detroit leads 5-1. With a relief, Fu Tini strikes out J.D. Drew off the... it comes out, and the Tigers win it 5-1.
Chad Billingsley looking to get it going. Going to get some help here. Tony Gwynn, the shot. James Loney, nice play at first. Loney saves runs, still no score. Wade LeBlanc, guy had a no-hitter here with 1 out in the top of the 6th, and Russell Martin not that impressed. Martin lines it up the middle. It's an RBI single. Martin has an 11-game hitting streak. Surprising, that's the longest active current streak in the bigs, just 11 games. Billingsley facing Adrian Gonzalez, and Gonzalez hits it right into the shift. Gonzalez struggles at the plate continue. Bottom of the 7th, Billingsley facing Yorvik Torrealba. Liner in the right. Reed Johnson comes over to make the grab. Good to be a righty in that situation. Next batter, Will Venable. Johnson chases this down. Would have been good to be a lefty in that spot. Billingsley getting some help on the field. Next batter is Kyle Blanks. Billingsley gets him looking longest outing of the season. 7 1/3, no runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. Jonathan Broxton in for the save. And Loney's going to make another nice play against Gonzalez. Dodgers, they get just 2 hits. Look at that line score.
Home against the Astros, trying to sweep Houston. Second time this season, Brett Myers trying to put the Astros on track. But Andres Torres, he can run, and he can hit back into the cove. Oh, my goodness, almost got a kayak. Giants go up 2-1. Bottom of the 6th with the game tied at 2. He's gritty. Got hit in the face earlier this year. Aaron Rowan, Martin's one to deep center field. It is gone. 3-2 Giants. Later in the 6th, Myers pitched. Aubrey Huff gets by. Kevin Cash. Torres can scamper. It's 4-2 Giants. 4-3 now, top of the 9th. 2 out. Jeff Blum on hopper. Pablo Sandoval can't handle it. Kung Fu Panda can't get it. Blum a single on the play he's given. Corey Sullivan, base hit to right. So Wilson often fans the side in the 9th. Not the case this time. But against Kaz Matsui, 3-2 pitch. gets Matsui. Zito 6-1. 7 innings pitched. Giants win it 4-3.
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball featured the Phillies and the Brewers. John, Joe, and Oral found Milwaukee. Cole Hamels, the pitcher, he's a hitter, helping his own cause. Gave himself a couple of runs to work with. Phillies had a 2-0 lead. Brewers down 3-0, bottom of the 6th, 2 down, and Casey McGee. And look out, here come the Brew Crew, solo shot. McGee's got 8 home runs this year. Brewers trail 3-1. And the very next batter, say hi to Corey Hart. Hart's got 5 home runs on the year. Hamels, 6 2/3, 2 earned, 6 hits, and 3 strikeouts, and it's a 1-run game. Stayed that way. Top of the 8th. Runners at the corners and 2 out. Carlos Villanueva, great job, gets Chase Utley to chase strike 3, but the ball gets past Greg Zahn. And that allows Shane Victorino to come around and score. You want to strike out the hitter, and you're hoping your catcher makes a play for you. Phillies win 4-2.
What a wonderful story. He was the ace when the Rockies went to the World Series in 07. Jeff Francis had not appeared since September 12, 2008. He gets Pudge Rodriguez of the Nationals into a 1-6-3 double play, and Francis pitching well for Colorado at home. We are tied at 1, and Scott Olson fouls off a bump with 2 strikes. It's a strike at Olson, and Nolan himself could not get the job done. Andrew Morgan up, and Francis gets him. Manager Jim Tracy choked up all of Colorado thinking, and Francis gets Ian Desmond to pop out. 7 innings pitched, 6 Ks, 1 earned run, 7 hits, but it's still a 1-1 game. Bottom of the 8th, same score, runners at second and third. Brad at the hop. Danny and the juniors ones to left field. Seth Smith will tag and score, and the Rockies lead 2-1. And Adam Dunn now up 9th for Washington. Manny habeas corpus on the mound, and it gets done to ground it out, and the Rockies win it. Francis impressive back. Welcome back. They win it by the count of 2.
In their 4-game series, bottom of the 3rd, Ricky Nolasco at the plate facing Jonathan Neese. Nolasco bunts it back. Neese to third. David Wright can't hang on. Wright charged with an error. And 2 batters later, Marlins have a 2-0 lead. Gabby Sanchez lays down the bunt. Neese, the wild throw to first, gets by Ike Davis. Ball goes into short right. Chris Carter is going to throw home, but Nolasco beats it and scores. Watch it again. Nolasco runs past third. Not sure if he touched the bag. Has time to run back to third, touch it for sure, and still beat the throw home. Marlins a 3-0 lead. Neese re-injured his hamstring. Remember last year, his hamstring caused him to miss much of last season. And then Cody Ross, the chopper, off of Wright's glove. His problems continue. Marlins had a 6-0 lead as Dan Uggla scored. Ross, broken bat grounder in the bottom of the 7th. Ball hits a third base bag, and Wright can't come up with that again. Ruled a single. That's not ruled an error there. Wright wasn't charged with an error in the other inning as well. And then Chris Coughlin, a pinch hit home run.
Then it wasn't pretty, then it was pretty. 3 games in 1. All right, let's show you. Ted Lilly and the Cubs. Bobby Crosby to left. Alfonso Soriano. Ryan Gosh Dumit comes around to score. It's 1-0 Pirates. Lastings Millich will single to left. Soriano, and that allows Steve Pearce, Bobby Crosby to a 3-0 Pirates. But now Soriano at the plate. Bang. To left. Lastings Millich, not a Lastings impression. What? Turned around, Aramis Ramirez scores. 3-1 Cubs. Then Soto up. And now it starts to get pretty. Watch Steve Pearce come over, and this is the toughest play. It's not your ballpark. Nice play. Makes the catch over the rail. Top of the 7th, 2 on. Russ Ohlendorf slaps it to right. Fukudome. Nice. He was playing in but grabbed it. Then bottom of the 7th, Pirates defense. Giovanni Soto to center. Andrew McCutcheon dives and makes the play. Later in the inning, more defense, Pittsburgh. Like the steel curtain here. Brian Church. It is Sunday. Expect Church to come up big. Still in the 7th, Cubs down 3-2. Starlin Castro grounder, Ronnie said, now we go back to not pretty. Castro on, Fukudome to third. Derek Lee up. It's a gapper. Fukudomi scores through the hole. Tied at 3. Soriano on first, bottom 8. TJ Carrasco sauce. Wild pitch. Soriano running all the way to third. And then Xavier Nady, one-time Pirate, now Pirate killer, at least in this game. Soriano scores. First win over Pittsburgh after 7 straight losses for the Cubs. They win 4-3. Greatest day ever in Cincinnati weather-wise, but pretty good day for Bronson Arroyo. Arroyo intentionally walks Albert Winnie the Pujols against Matt Holliday. Had a Holiday. And the Reds are fielding brilliantly. There's a 6-4-3 DP to end inning number 1. Well, at least on their half. Scott rock and rollin', sends it back. Gone off Brad Penny with the high Sox. 2-run homer rolling, 2-0 Cincinnati. Now 4-1 in the 5th inning. Arroyo in some troubles against Colby Rasmus, but look at Joey Votto fielded. DeRolin, who runs down Jason LaRue, au revoir. Rolls on deck, John Jay against Arroyo, and he gets him on the inside corner. Arroyo escapes the inning. Still 4-1, bottom of the 5th. And Bronson does the job at the plate. Base it off Penny, 2 runs driven in, 6-1. Now Arroyo trying to finish what he started. Top of the 9th, 7-2. The Reds, Stevanoa. They fly ball to right. Arroyo does a complete game. And the Cincinnati Reds are in first place. And why are they in first place for the first time this late in the season in 4 years? Well, because they field really well. Because their last couple of weeks, the pitching has been awesome. They already have 3 complete games this season. I know when we talk about the death of Robin Roberts, etc., when they all had complete games all the time, that's not a lot. But the first early in the year for the Reds since 1994. First time the Cardinals have been out of first place since 31st of July last year. Manager Johnny B. Baker, enjoy first place.
You just got to play and keep playing. The guy's been playing hard, and time you get that good pitching like we got today, a complete game by Bronson, and he had some very good hitters off balance today, and we got some timely hits.
No, I think it's more about the fact that the whole team is playing well, and when you win, there's a little bit less pressure. You feel good about what you're doing. You come to the park and you don't try to, do too much. And so all the guys, we're getting quality starts, and so the next guy goes out there and he feels good about his last start and go ahead and try to do the same thing again. So, when everything's clicking and rolling, everything feels good.